Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Kilberg from SKRP Media with continuing our series of interviews. And today we have with us Dr. Galper and Bruce Meyers from the Galper Eye Center in Novi, Michigan. Guys, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning,
Good morning.
Steve. We're fine, thanks.
Thanks. Hey, we've been getting some questions from some of our viewers in the greater Detroit area, and if they're looking for an optometrist in the northwest suburbs, the Novi area, what advice would you give them?
The first thing I do is tell them to ask friends and family for recommendations, and once they get a few names, I'd really call the place to see how comfortable you are with them. Everybody has something that's a little bit different, that's a little bit more important to them. So I'd have them decide what is important. If you have school-age children, you're going to want to go to a practice that specializes in pediatrics. If you've got contact lens issues, if you've been told before that you couldn't wear contacts for various reasons, if you're getting into that age that you need bifocals, you're going to want somebody that specializes and is familiar with fitting bifocal contacts. If you have a child that is not doing as well in school as you think they should be, they might have a learning-related vision problem, so you're going to want to go to somebody that specializes in vision therapy or a behavioral optometrist. So decide what's important to you, call the office, get familiar with them, and ask some questions.
Advice, again, very straightforward, very common sense as well, but I think a lot of people don't think through some of those things sometimes. So, and like just to maybe probably add to it as well, as you mentioned, just to do your homework and to go online and try to find additional information as well. So, but that's some great advice. So tell us a little about your guys' practice and how long have you guys been in business, and a little bit about your information.
Well, we've been in our location now for 20 years. We are actually husband and wife. We got married the October before we opened the doors in January 20 years ago. We have two daughters. We raised our daughters here, who are now 16 and 18. And it's a very mom and pop on the corner, comfortable office. When we were designing the office, we wanted an open, non-commercial looking place, comfortable to come in and take care of what you need. So we've been fortunate enough to see a lot of families grow while our family has grown. And so we know the names of the people that continue to come in and send their friends and family. It's been a wonderful experience for us. So in our office, a very contemporary setting, we seek out eyeglass frame collections that you don't see in most places from really all over the world. And my wife specializes in contact lens fitting. She actually started practicing before we opened the office, specialty contact lenses. So she's been referred to by other optometrists, actually, who have worked with patients who needed a little extra help, and she's spoken very well in the community for that.
Some great information, and congratulations to you guys for being in business for 20 years and creating that family environment. I love hearing stories like that.
Thanks. It's been very nice for us.
That's good. Well, again, your success just confirms the fact that you guys have been well established. And again, small businesses don't stay in business for 20 years if they're not doing something right. So kudos to you guys.
Thank you. We've actually, fortunately or unfortunately, there's been a number of opticals nearby that have opened and closed since we've been here. We're in the Detroit market, which the last few years has taken a dip, but we've stayed strong. We've been very fortunate to see the people coming in, and now we're hearing more and more they're doing better than they were a few years ago too. We are fortunate.
That's great. So walk us through an experience if a new patient's coming in, or even somebody is coming back to visit you guys again. Walk us through the experience. What happens when they come into the office?
Well, actually, it happens before they come, because when someone calls to book an appointment, our staff will take all their information, name, address, insurance information, and often we'll be able to send them paperwork before they come. We can mail it or we can email it to them, so that'll save them time when they come. Certainly all the forms are here, but they're going to come up to our front desk, be greeted by our staff. We have a little bit of a paperwork to make sure that all the information we're going to need to give them the best care is there, and find out what they're looking for. We'll enter them into the system, and then one of our technicians will take them in the first screening process. And in that screening process, they will be tested for color vision and depth perception, and we take a health history, and then we'll do what's called an autorefraction, which is equipment that will give us an approximation of their current prescription needs, as well as that equipment can measure the curvature of their cornea, which is helpful in fitting contact lenses. And from that room, they'll move into the exam room with Dr. Galper. And if you want to talk a little bit about your, well, actually, there's a couple other tests that might be done before if they're going to have some supplemental tests for peripheral field and for testing the nerve fiber layer within the eye. It's equipment that's in very few optometry offices, probably every ophthalmology offices, because she takes the health of her patients' eyes extremely seriously. So we often hear it's the most comprehensive exam they've had. So then from that, they're in the exam room.
And we do, and I don't know if anybody hasn't had an exam, we check the prescription. First of all, I go over the health history and find the patient need, what the patient needs and what the patient wants, and then we go from there as far as if it's glasses or contacts or both, or if they have a health history issue or a vision processing problem. And at that point, we take them back out front and they finish up with either glasses or contacts or vision therapy.
And that is really very thorough, and I love hearing how you guys have a very organized process, right? And so, to me, as an individual coming into an office, I want to know that a business is organized and has that process that makes it seamless and lets me, come in and get to business in terms of for my eye care, right? My eye health. And you guys clearly have a great process, which again goes back to your success. So congratulations on that. I really love hearing how you guys are really buttoned up.
Thanks.
So if somebody's looking to get in touch with you guys, how would you recommend they go about doing that?
Well, there's a few different ways. Certainly our phone number right here, they can reach us. Our website is galpereyecenter.com. Our email address is galpereyecenter@live.com. So there's many ways they can get a hold of us, and we're happy to help.
Okay, great. Well, on the screen right now, I'm sharing with our viewers your website. And again, wonderful website there. It looks like you got a lot of good information there with some links on the left-hand side there. So that URL again is galpereyecenter.com, and the phone number listed there on the site. You want to repeat that for the viewers?
It's 248-380-3900, and what you're looking at is our reception desk, which is as soon as somebody walks in, they'll step up, and we will take care of them all the way through.
Well, great. Thank you very much for your time today, guys. This has been very, very helpful, and kudos to you guys on your success.
Thank you, Steve. We really appreciate the opportunity. You can get a hold of us anytime.
Thank you very much. Well, have a nice day, guys, and we'll talk with you again soon.
Thank you.
Great, thanks.